Night primetime. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Minnesota Vikings on Sunday Night Primetime. Tirico alongside Greg Oates and Joshua Carty will get it underway. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl. And the Rams are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So you work all week on your opening script, Mike, and what happens? Well, that opening script is going to have to wait until your second possession. The defense comes out with a big stop early, they get the interception, and now it's the opposing team going out looking to take this early lead.
Now, faking the give. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, LA.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And he's very close to a touchdown. They won't go just shy of the goal line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. That is caught by the tight end, Terrence Ferguson. Touchdown, Rams. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. 1st and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
The extra point from Carty is good, and the Rams will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Carty now. He'll kick him away following the touchdown. He's going to try to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. It's Brees Hall. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2. Another run here with Hall. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the 46, here's 2nd and a yard. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Forced out wide. He's going to keep it himself. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. They will run it over center with Hall. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he is going to have a Vikings 1st down. Able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
That's another.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4 down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He connects with Jordan Addison. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 22.
That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Here's a run. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
first carry here from Kyron Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 9. They'll look to throw. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
He'll look to throw. That one into the hands of Atwell. He is knocked down hard. Wow, he stopped on his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Rams.
On the give, it's Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing now from the gun. He'll get this to Kyron Williams. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
Brings up third and 5.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Second quarter now. Rams in control of the football as they come up to face 3rd and 5. They'll throw out of the gun. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Fielded at the 9. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's home. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
2nd and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And he's taken down up past the 35. It's the first time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and A quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Reese Hall, touchdown Vikings. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
He kicks this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last two plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
They'll run. This is home. He brought down inside the 25. That is Quentin Lake there to make the play.
At the 24-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
The 24 now. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That one's incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
3rd, they need 8. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
When his passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays, that's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
Reichardt's kick is good. And the Vikings build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
A safe kick taken at the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They'll go again here with Williams. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Rams 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
play action. He'll set up to throw. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. Back to throw. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. He was looking for Terrence Ferguson, the tight end. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. Nakua snags it over the middle. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, LA.
13 yards on the play. And the Rams, 1st down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Los Angeles.
Back to the air one more time. He's got a man. That's Josh down. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Rams 1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Rams.
They run over center with Williams. Good blocking to the 15. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Terrence Ferguson. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this game.
17. Rams, 14.
Here's Hardy now, kicking away following the touchdown.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. To the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
18.
Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth 1st half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. To throw is McCarthy. And this ball is going to be incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's McCarthy. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. He's got a man. That's Felton. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
A gain there of 21. 1st down, Minnesota.
What a good run there. That's going to put them over 100 for today's game, Mike. And it just seems, as the game goes on, this guy just seems to get better and better.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll go again with Hall. He's to the 10. He's in! Reese Hall, touchdown Vikings. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. He kicks this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25, so right about the 28-yard line. Ready? Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Unloads downfield, looking for McCool.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. As they'll discuss what's to come. 4th down is looming.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
That is fielded at the 20. Oh, no run. He is stunned when he sacks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
Somebody got to do it. I mean, somebody got to do it. I change G. Watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music. Turn his TV off.
first down. Here's McCarthy. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it, and he's completed. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on first and 10. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. Now McCarthy. To the outside, he's got Jefferson. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
And the Vikings
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. He'll go right back to Jefferson. They connect again.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike. He realized there was probably no opportunity to come away with the interception. Next best thing, get your hand on it, break up the pass, put an end to that play pretty quick.
Third and 2. Here we go. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Reese Hall, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
This taken at the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 28-yard line.
Okay, break. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. They'll look to throw here on first down. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
drive begins with a run by Williams. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how he wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2nd and 11. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Ifotu Melifonwu.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Give up the middle with Hall. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gaining in play.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
It's 3rd and 4. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. 15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another first down.
At the 23-yard line.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's 2nd and 2. On the give, it's Hall. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground. Man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
He kicks this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Tight end motioning left. First down, it is Williams. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Nakua snags it over the middle. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now it's Williams. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. That is a big play for L.A. 33 yards. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Jonathan Grenard in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On play action, he'll set up to throw. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. Was brought down and has to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. His kick is good. And the Rams cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
He'll start at the 2. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Their own 31-yard line.
Here's Hall. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
So we are through 3.
Second and 10.
Sunday Night Primetime
31-yard
continues
line.
after this. Second and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. To the left side here, caught by Addison. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We ain't got no power.
Here's McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready up. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw left side, caught by Ferguson. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Now the guard is so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on 1st down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Atwell sent in motion here. Now they'll set up to throw. That's out wide to Williams. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Man, he fit that one in a tight window. One thing he showed off was his arm strength and his accuracy, but in the grand scheme of things, it didn't really amount to much.
1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. the air one more time. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Intended for Terrence.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. He'll drop this down to Williams. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping them short on 3rd down. Brings up 4th, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's in. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, L.A. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Rams 24. Joshua Carney to kick off.
Here's Carney now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
And the Vikings.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards.
Line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Play action now. It's McCarthy. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. 15 yards through the air. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On the run, here's Hall. Open space inside the 10. And he's into the end zone yet again. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Vikings. Touchdown number 17 for him on the year. And his 3rd of this game. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Breaker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. The return starts from the 5. Brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Their own 26-yard line.
Ready, set. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And downfield, it is Downs with the catch. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for a Rams first down. It's a gain of 32. First down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that ball led in too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw. But think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
They'll throw out of the gun. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back. Defensively, bring him down for no gain. The offense is out there, 4th and inches. Throwing now from the gun. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They will run it over center with Hall. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. From the 20, here's 2nd and 3. Another run here with Hall. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Now a timeout Rams. That's number 2. Talk things over before 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and inches. We'll try to run for it with Hall. And I don't know. I'm not sure he got there. I think they're going to mark him short. And now it is 4th down. defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down. Back to throw here to begin the drop. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the pickup.
Down to the line now on second and 2.
At the Vikings' 15-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That is caught. And he's in. Tutu Atwell. Touchdown, Rams. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
42, Rams 31.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Happening there, just a short game. Rams use their 3rd and final timeout, and it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. Here's 2nd and 9. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.